Hey there, everybody. Welcome to a one-off reaction stream of the Final Fantasy XVI State of Play that happened today. I didn't get a chance to watch it live. A lot of you were like, dude, you gonna react to it? You knew I was. I was busy playing D&D at the time that it went up, but now I'm gonna watch it for you right now. I have no idea what they have shown. I don't know what this is gonna feature, but I'm excited for more 16 information. So let's do this thing. Okay, so I skipped through the 14 minutes and 27 seconds of pre-roll, but it still seems like we've got a sizable chunk of footage. So enough of me talking. I'm just gonna press play. Yep, I like all those things. Yoshida!
Hello, everyone. This is Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI.
It's a good man right there.
To the State of Play. Today, I'm here to talk a little bit about the story, world, and combat system of Final Fantasy XVI, as well as reveal all new information regarding the game's wide variety of RPG elements and support systems. We'll be talking you through everything while using never-before-seen gameplay footage running on the PlayStation 5. I hope you'll stay with us until the end of the show and enjoy everything we have in store for you. With that, let's get started.
I like how he specified that it's on PlayStation 5, using PlayStation 5 gameplay. That's good, because usually some of these things are like on
know
PC.
The target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant. Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Are we just jumping into gameplay? Never mind.
Home sweet home.
Allow me to welcome you to the world of Final Fantasy XVI.
Moogle.
Final Fantasy XVI is the latest
Don't know why I
installment in
called
the
that
Final
out.
Fantasy series, a storied franchise with 35 years of history. Yet while this is the 16th mainline title in the series, there's absolutely no need to have played any of the previous games before jumping in. With a fusion of real-time action and RPG features, Final Fantasy XVI has been developed as the first true action RPG in the series. Using the power of the PlayStation 5 to its fullest, the game delivers an expansive,
one of the
thrilling
fights
gameplay
is-
experience which we liken to a high-speed roller coaster ride.
So apparently all of the Eikon, Esper, summons, whatever they're calling in this game, all the fights are different. Sort of like different theme genre of gaming. I'm ready for that. Maybe not genre, but style. What the hell is that? Giga Titan? What are we about to see?
The protagonist of our story is Clive Rosfield, and his journey takes place in the realm of Valisthea. We follow the epic tale of Clive, Shield of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, as it unfolds across 3 distinct periods in our hero's life: his teens,
interesting.
20s, and 30s.
He's not going to be in the sequel.
While the story begins with Clive in his 20s, a fully playable flashback will allow you to experience the pivotal events that shaped his past and present.
How is that going to play with leveling? Like, how does the
thus
level?
does the curtain open on this newest Final Fantasy adventure.
How does the leveling system in this work? That's interesting. and then menus.
Navigation in Final Fantasy XVI is driven via a world map, with locations being added and updated as players progress through the main narrative.
Those crystals on the map, I wonder their relation
the world map
to...
can be opened at any time, allowing players access to all manner of locations across Valisthea.
The various summons? Also, I've said this before, I'll say it again.
Players will meet new friends, encounter formidable foes,
This world is
and uncover
beautiful.
great and wondrous mysteries.
Look at that! Incredible. I mean, you gotta have a big crystal. And Tokyo drifting, apparently. I'm sorry, Chocobo drifting. Were those people just crushed by rocks too? Rock crushing is the leading cause of death in this world, apparently. But also, everyone be drifting too. Okay, here we go.
I'd like to talk about the combat of Final Fantasy XVI. All the battles in the game take place in real time and are not turn-based.
Okay, so no
As
ATB.
Clive progresses through the story, he will learn a wide array of exciting abilities from the icons that he encounters. Now, let's take a moment to admire Clive in action.
Yo, look at those things. Those enemies resemble the architecture of sort of the ruins of the world. You know there's going to be some sort of ancient storyline, right? Like it's all connected to like 1,000 years ago. It's Final Fantasy. It always is. Looks like there's a lot of timing or something similar to like various gauges. I don't know. I'm trying to make heads or tails of this combat. I'm looking down at the corners trying to see what buttons are being pressed. I can't tell if it's gonna be like a spin on something between Final Fantasy 15 and Crisis Core. I don't know.
The abilities that Clive wields have unique characteristics depending on the icon they are derived from. Players can use ability points collected by defeating enemies to unlock more abilities or upgrade existing ones.
So it looks like the Ifrit tree is bigger because
Can't decide
he
which
is
iconic
Ifrit
ability
compared-
to unlock or upgrade?
so maybe he's like
No
pulling in
problem.
other abilities
You
as
can
he
let
fights
the
them.
game choose for you.
Oh, okay. Or it could just choose for you. I'm not gonna do that, but I understand the appeal.
Final Fantasy XVI includes a range of timely accessories to provide support to those players who may not be so skilled at action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience. Players are encouraged to equip Clive with different combinations of these accessories until they find the one that perfectly matches their own playstyle.
How does that work? Oh, are we gonna find out right now?
A combination I can particularly recommend to those who may struggle with action gameplay is the Ring of Timely Focus and the Ring of Timely Strikes. This combination allows players to unleash a wide array of different techniques just by pressing a single attack button, as well as shifting into a window of slow motion whenever Clive is about to be hit by an attack, giving them a little extra time to hit R1 and evade.
Okay, okay.
Alternatively, players could equip an accessory that fully automates evasion. As I said before, I really encourage everyone to discover the combination that works best for them.
So it's accessibility options, but through items. That's interesting. That's a different spin on how to do that. Speaking of which, he was spinning. I meant to do that.
And for those who want to concentrate on the story, don't forget to choose Story Focus Mode before starting a new game.
How much would you hate me if I did
mode,
that?
Timely accessories are automatically equipped from the start, allowing players to immerse themselves in the narrative experience without having to worry too much with the action.
Okay, but if you want action, but like action light, you can equip them. Okay. God, that's beautiful.
Clive will meet many characters along his journey who will join him as friends and allies.
Moogle. Don't know why I'm just calling them out.
Place. These are fallen ruins. Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
Sidolphus, who becomes a mentor to Clive.
Had like a Death Stranding flashback.
A friend from Clive's youth.
It really is.
Such encounters and reunions will set Clive on a path of great personal growth.
It is.
Clive!
Some of these companions will even accompany Clive on his adventures, fighting alongside him and finding lots to talk about along the way. That said, players will only need to focus on controlling Clive. Party members are fully AI-driven, providing support for the hero and constantly adapting and responding to his actions.
Have so much fun with this.
Oh, and we cannot forget Torgal.
The goodest of boys.
A smart, strong, and fiercely loyal hound, Torgal is always by Clive's side and willing to stand by him in the face of whatever cruel fate may befall them. Torgal will act of his own accord, but players can also give him direct commands.
Interesting. Oh yeah, no, I see that down at the bottom.
Just don't forget to give this good boy some treats every now and then.
I will not. Did it say he healed?
Goots, get her upstairs.
But none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken
That's
care
Stranding.
of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go. Have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
After progressing somewhat through the game, Clive will gain access to Sid's hideaway.
That apple bite. I loved that apple bite.
Here in the hideaway, Clive will find a shop where he can purchase new weapons, armor, and consumables such as potions.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Well,
Blackthorn, a highly skilled blacksmith, works the hideaway's forge, bring in materials to craft new gear or upgrade existing items.
Interesting.
After upgrading your equipment or unlocking new abilities, try accessing the Arete Stone.
I wonder how far you can take upgrades. Can you take something from the beginning to the end as like a mega legendary
Players
weapon?
can enter a virtual training area outside the bounds of time and space, where they are free to refine and practice combos of their very own.
Very Crisis Core, but I love the
Once you're
options.
confident in your skills,
And
try your hand at
opponents?
arcade mode
Interesting.
and see how your scores stack up against players from around the world.
Okay, I will not be doing that. I don't want to embarrass myself.
The Hideaway is home to a lot of other features as well. Not only will players discover a variety of side quests here, but they can also view information on quests offered all around Valisthea.
All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world?
Mid. When did you get back?
So I assume this is like 30s. Clive. Moogle. Moogle bounty board?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Visit the hunt board to gain information on elite marks, fearsome foes lurking about the realm in desperate need of slaying. The Moogle will be your guide.
Okay, I'm assuming that was edited to make it faster rather than you just go there and he shows up.
There's also Loresman Harpocrates, who will unlock Valisthea's secrets as Clive recounts tales of his adventures.
I love this. Stop.
I have quite the find for you today.
I love this.
You wish to study the tomes?
I'm here for
Here
lore.
for another of my lectures.
And Vivian Ninetails,
What is it that
a
you wish
scholar
to
and
learn?
strategist who will
Here's
be
the
more
latest
than happy to
information I
explain to Clive the current state of the realm and provide information on key players. There are all kinds of interactions
timeline
and
at the
features
bottom.
in the Hideaway to help players get even
Oh,
more
never mind.
enjoyment out of their time with Final Fantasy XVI.
I think those are supposed to be the 3 periods of his life, I think. And there were 2 gray periods, though, because there was 5, I don't know. Look at that! And Marlborough.
On his travels, Clive will encounter a wide array of fearsome foes.
Music is so good. So can bring in the A game. Is there like an in-combat cinematic? Oh yeah, cinematic clash. I wonder how often that happens. Also, his friend just stood there and did nothing. I was like, you got this!
He will, of course, clash with the dominants who wield the power of the Eikons.
This is what I'm waiting for. I want to see more Eikon fights. Listen to this
Colossal beasts
soundtrack.
who hold the surrounding lands under their sway. Mysterious constructs of the fallen, a civilization shrouded in mystery.
What I say? The Fallen, the Ancients, whatever, same thing. They'll be the major focal point by the end of the game. They'll be really important. There's some really good, clever transitions between things.
not forget the icons themselves. Experience unparalleled real-time action combat as Clive takes command of the iconic might coursing through his veins and shatters his very limits. The shining point of Final Fantasy XVI, however, has to be the breathtaking icon versus icon battles. These epic confrontations all play out in real time, allowing players to control their very own icon with their own hands. These battles differ depending on the icon encountered, and every showdown is unique, right down to gameplay.
Yeah,
Players
that's
will
what I'm looking forward
experience
to.
everything from a 3D scrolling shooter to a heavyweight wrestling match with devastating attacks that encompass the entire battlefield.
I love it. I love it. I want to see what they've come up with. One, I swear to God, looked like Street
scale
Fighter.
boss battles are entirely seamless, and I can promise you heart-stopping, controller-gripping excitement. I can't wait for you to get your hands on the game for yourself.
Rock damage. It's a problem. See?
But if you can do it, then so could I!
Interesting. So, like, flying battle. Oh, it's gonna be wild. I can't wait to play this. Is that a Typhon reveal? I haven't seen this before, I don't think. What the hell is this thing? It's Titan lost. Okay. Don't know what the hell that means, but I'm here for it. This is anime as hell. There's a lot of like timed things happening in the bottom of the screen, and that one looked like it had red, then yellow, then I don't know. A lot going on here. Cut that man in half! That giant man!
So everyone, what did you think? Thank you for taking the time to join us today.
Loved it.
Final Fantasy XVI will be available worldwide on June 22nd.
Also, I noticed that
and
necklace.
There's still plenty that we've left to
I see
reveal.
you.
Battle content, side content, endgame content, and more. We hope to bring you more on these aspects of the game in the near future. Also, I'm truly excited to finally be able to reveal that Final Fantasy XVI's main theme was written and performed by one of Japan's greatest recording artists. Kenshi Yonezu. We've still got a lot more in store for you in the coming
We're
weeks.
gonna hear that
and
now?
I hope you'll all pre-order the game and join us in Valisthea on release day. This has been Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI. See you again soon.
16プロデューサーの吉田でした。
Oh, that's it? Wow. Okay, that flew by. Wow. There was so much there to see. I'm sure we could break it down like crazy, but I'll be honest with you. I don't want to like spoil myself too much. I'm excited for this one. I have played every Final Fantasy. I'm a big Final Fantasy nerd. I love all of it. And this one looks wild. I'm really curious to see where it's going to fall in sort of like my final listing of what I think Final Fantasies from best to worst are. I don't know. I'm a big fan of what they've done with 14, and that team is working on this. The team that helped make one of the best 14 expansions is working on this one, and so you can feel the vibe. I think it's going to be really, really good. I definitely believe the story's going to be good. I have no concerns there. I'm really curious about all the gameplay elements and that kind of stuff. I don't know. I guess we'll all find out together. That was great. Let me know down below what you think, what your thoughts are, what you're looking forward to. I'm just, I'm very happy that was not only as long as it was, but the time seemed to fly by, which is a good sign for me. So that's it. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.